the opportunity that sits inside the challenge and really finding that. Here is your one pager. As you have done before, this is really just to help you to activate those principles that we were talking about in the live session. So here are the 5 principles of really living the opportunity, not just moving and finding it, but actually living it. And so we've got principle number 1, which is about courage. Principle 2 is about curiosity. 3 is about shift. 4, gratitude. And 5 is cultivating and living that opportunity. So you'll notice here, once again, that you're just going to move through the different exercises, starting with a quote. And then when I did the live session, I asked you to identify some challenges in some pretty different kind of areas. I mean, color pencils, why look for that? And that was really just for you to activate moments in your life when you've had different kinds of challenges, even if when you were younger, like I've got an opportunity where I was thinking of a challenge with color pencils when I ran out of shavings for my year 12 or end of school sort of exam when I was doing geography and I needed to shade and I didn't have enough shavings. So that was my sort of challenging memory around color pencils. And so you're thinking of what those challenges were, but now we're going to look for the opposite of that, or we're going to go back to that moment when we had that challenge and start to think about what was the opportunity that came out of that. What did I get? And so for each one of those things, you're just going to write in the challenge, and then basically it's almost the opposite memory, opposite part. So you're going back to that challenging memory, and then you're going to now say, what's the opportunity from that that I'm looking for, from that exact thing that happened. So for example, with the shavings, what was the opportunity that happened? Well, I was wasting a lot of time in that exam shading the color in, and I just had to quickly grab the pencil and shade it quickly and get back to the actual content, which was writing the essay that belonged with that diagram. So I like to make things pretty, but the opportunity of not having enough shavings moved me faster into where I really needed to be spending my time, which was in the writing. So that's what you're looking for in these moments. And then here I've just got some affirmations. I find the opportunity, and you're just flipping those over and saying those to yourself in the morning and really getting going. And then I've got some inspirational stories about others that you may like to read through, and then look for your own that inspire you. But this is just to give you some inspiration before we move into that first principle where I'm introducing it. I've usually got a video that comes with the first principle, and then you start moving into the activities that I've set for you. And then what are your actions and how do you activate those? And then you'll do the same with principle number 2 and 3 and then 4, 5. Okay, so you're just moving through the exercises, and then you can go in and out of this one pager to continue doing them, giving as much detail, going away thinking about it, maybe coming back to it, and then paying attention to your body and how you can see how to, when your challenge is coming on board or when you're getting a little bit overwhelmed. Because remember what I said, if your challenge is too great, you'll just reject everything. You'll reject the opportunity even if it's there. So and you'll reject a lot of areas at the same time. So you're just keeping an eye out on those cues around your body: heart rate variability, blood pressure, your mental well-being, the exercise you're fitting in, how's your sleep doing, are you going to bed with a grateful heart, like those kind of things. Just keeping an eye out on those things to maintain that level of balance that you're looking for, so that you can keep stepping into the consistent effort of the opportunity and really live it and cultivate it. Okay, and then I've got some extra reading, movies and insights that you can just go through. I mean, it's just, you can, if you like someone specifically out of these, I've given a lot of different things, then you can obviously do some more homework on those, look into it. There's some books that you can look at. Eddie, the happiest man on earth, okay, and he obviously did something to earn the right to be the happiest man on earth, which means he went through a lot of despair and challenge, is what I'm saying. So you don't get to understand that level without understanding the deepest level as well. So there's some kind of risk reward component, and you're just looking at how to do it. And then I've added also some yin yoga in here because that really activates the parasympathetic nervous system. We seem to be really on fire sympathetic nervous system, which is our daytime, our challenge nervous system. It allows us to build our muscles and do things like that. And yin yoga is really about stretching the fascia, and you'll find it really relaxes you. It engages the parasympathetic nervous system, and it also is known to be associated with your memories and your moments that you might be stressed about, and it allows them to create that flexibility and that agility that we're looking for to really keep stepping into the opportunity. And I just wanted you to know that nothing's going to be easy. There's always going to be challenges. So I added something about Lady Gaga in her speech when she was winning her award, and she talked about how much hard work it is to get to where you're going. And then I added the scene that was a little challenging and fearful for some of you that have fears, just to add the scene to go with that. And then Nick is a really inspiring guy. He doesn't have any arms or legs, and so he just talks about his journey here, as well as this was a beautiful thing about the ultimate gift. And it's a 3-part series. It's a beautiful movie to watch. And just a few other things, August Rush, getting in rhythm, listening to that music. And then I had some funny stuff, which you can watch if you want to. Okay, so this is your 1-pager. Enjoy it, really come in and out of it and activate it. And just know that it's here to serve you, to really live your opportunity, not just to find that opportunity in the challenge, not just to find the silver lining, but to actually do something with it once you've identified it and where it is. Okay, and now I'm just looking, and I want to say thank you very much, and that was awesome. Okay, I'll see you on the next challenge, that we do.